Angela Rayner, scripted, doesn't bring the House down. Angela Rayner, unscripted, with the activist base, does bring the House down, but perhaps uses language that would be less attractive outside of the base. And I know myself that, if I told the UKIP conferences everything they wanted to hear, I'm not sure we'd ever have saved a deposit, But it's true for all parties, because you get the real activists, the real hardcore that are there. But we were saying, Tom, a bit earlier, that the Starmer speech is the one that really matters this week, and it's a big, big speech. He's not off to a great start. And, I wrote a piece in the Mail on Sunday saying the way that Starmer had approached the whole change to the leadership rules suggested he wasn't actually very good at politics. Is he going to be able to command the language that is needed for Labour to start connecting again with all those voters they lost?
It's a huge, huge task, and I think it's moments like these that we need to remember that Keir Starmer was only elected as a Member of Parliament in 2015. He's really quite of a novice at the front of this game. He hadn't been in the shadow cabinet for all that long, and obviously has never, as the Labour Party's been out of power for so long, he nor many of his top team have ever actually been in a position of political office themselves. And I think that lack of experience certainly does show when they're dealing with the very experienced people who are running the unions, for example, and we saw that at the end on Thursday and Friday with those leadership election reforms crumbling. However, there is some moment of light for the Labour leader when it comes to the votes on the conference floor. It looks like the conference floor is controlled by the Starmerites, and this is important because at the Labour Party conference it's still a democratic institution internally within the party. There are votes on policy that mean that the party will adopt what the conference floor votes on over the coming days. And last night there was an attempt to turf out the General Secretary of the Labour Party, a man installed by Keir Starmer, a man who's a great ally of Keir Starmer. Well, that attempt by the left to oust him failed. They got 41% of the votes on the conference floor, and the Starmerite side got 59% of the votes. Now, this gives us a rough indication in how the votes will go today. And that means that there is some other elements of constitutional reform, these are being voted on this afternoon, that it looks like Keir Starmer's side will win. So yes, a defeat on the eye-catching bit, but maybe under the surface some wins for Keir Starmer down the road. But all of this is very introspective. None of this will mean very much to people and voters on the doorsteps of those constituencies that he needs to win.